Welcome to Walks with Moss. Today we are going fishing, and the goal is to get to the lake at sunrise, but I think I got my timing off. I meant to get up at 6, but for some reason my alarm went off at 6:30. But that's okay. We'll still get there for the good light. Maybe not the absolute best light for the fish, but still we're here early enough in the morning. I'm hopeful that we'll catch some fish. This is a spot I've been a few times before, and in the past I've had pretty good luck here. The only bad part about this spot is that it's really snaggy. I tend to lose a lot of gear. But the water levels are so high right now, I'm hoping there'll be less trouble with snags. So Bella, let's do this. Come on, Bella, let's go. So we're in kind of a race right now to get there in time for the best light, although we're not quite going to make it because we got started a little late. I don't understand it. I know I wanted to leave the house at 6:30, which means getting up at 6, but my alarm went off at 6:30. So either I slept through a half an hour of my alarm, or I just set the alarm wrong. I think I just set the alarm wrong. And we might have some rain, so I've got my full rain gear. I'm just tired of waiting and waiting for a non-rainy day to go hiking. It's just not happening right now. So we're just going, and we'll just have to survive the rain. It's getting lighter, but I don't think you can tell from the camera screen. Hey Bella, you wanna go for a hike? You wanna go for a hike? Yeah, Bella's happy. I've been trying to get out for at least a 2-mile walk every day this week. Been doing a lot of sports photography with basketball season wrapping up and senior nights happening everywhere. Haven't made it out for a long hike this week, but I figure if I go 2 miles every day, it's the same amount of exercise, and it's actually a little bit easier on my body if I do 2 miles a day instead of 10 miles in one day. It's light enough now that I can walk without my headlamp. There's really been a lot of rain lately. I think the lake we're headed for is going to be higher than I've ever seen before. I don't know what effect that has on the trout when the lakes fill up. I've been to my favorite lake a couple times recently and didn't even get a nibble. I'm hoping for way better luck today. This is the time I wanted to be arriving at the spot though. Right here, just as the sky starts getting light. This is the best time of day to catch fish. But it's still going to be a good 20 minutes before we get to our spot. There's some beautiful old Douglas firs over there. Bella is having the time of her life out here this morning. As usual, she loves getting out in the woods and sniffing around and running around. What is it, buddy? Must be something really good over there. How beautiful is that little alder tree with Usnea longissima hanging down? That Usnea must have grown fast because alder trees don't live very long. They don't live to be about 50, and that one looks like it's pushing 50. So we should be at the fishing spot pretty shortly now. My pack is heavy. I've got a thermos full of coffee and fishing gear and Bella's coat and my lunch. Still, it really feels heavier than it should. Well, this recent wet, rainy weather hasn't been too kind to some of these trees. Definitely a few new trees in the lake today. Getting here today is really taking it out of me. I feel weak. Like I'll probably have to rest before I can get my lines out that week. I know I'm a little bit warm. That could be part of the problem. A stick just fell down there. Sometimes I have trouble knowing that I'm too hot. So hopefully I'm just too hot. I think we are there anyway. I got my rods off of my pack and unwrapped, and they're all ready to go. Hopefully the line doesn't break when I cast. I've had that happen a couple of times recently when I've packed my stuff in like this. So to put these together and get a line in the water now. Both lines are in and I've got a bite already. Look at that. Look at that bite. Oh yeah. Whatever it is, it's still on. I wish I didn't have two lines out though. Might get tangled up in my other line. Yeah. Here we go. I hope I can lift this up out of here without the line breaking. Come on up. Yeah! Woohoo! Oh my God, that was quick. That was so quick. Oh my God. And it's a beauty. Look at it. It's an absolute beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's a beauty. All right. I'm gonna kill it as quickly as possible. I don't think I can break its neck though. I think I'm gonna have to whack it on the head. I did not expect to catch a fish this quickly. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Right away. Instantly. Fish on. And it's a beautiful one. Look at that. Look at that. All right. There we go. All right. I've did the cervical dislocation, so it's definitely dead and not suffering anymore. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, that's not good though, huh? That means oh boy. I might have the bad luck of the first cast. That fish had some teeth on it, but I don't think my line has been nicked. And I still have the same old power eggs. So I'm just gonna throw this back to the same spot. And I just saw a fish jump. So I thought maybe I had one on my other line, but no. It felt good to catch that fish after getting skunked the last 2 times in a row I went. All right, let's get this line right back out there to the same place. Ooh, almost exactly the same cast. Okay. Wow. What a cool way to start the day. This is a beautiful rainbow. In fact, it's got kind of a, does it have a snub nose? It has a bit of a snub nose. I almost wonder if this is a triploid. It's a dinner plate now though. That first bite was just so quick. I put this line in, then I went over here and I put this line in, I set it down, I looked over here and my rod's moving, just like that. That was pretty cool. So we're not getting skunked today. I thought I heard some human sounds over that way, but I think it was just some animals. I made an offer on a house yesterday, and the sellers have until 9 o'clock tonight to give me an answer on my offer. Fingers crossed. The house I'm trying to buy is on 13 acres, but it's not too terribly expensive because almost all of it is covered in beaver pond, and might even be a deep enough beaver pond to have some fish in it. Okay, it doesn't matter if I don't catch another fish all day. I've made it out here, got my dinner. I'm just going to sit down and relax here now. I am completely out of cell phone range, so I won't even know if the sellers accept my offer. Okay, there's something fishy happening on this rod here. I'm just going to let it sit a little bit. It is a fish. I want it to get good and hooked. Nothing's happening now, but there was definitely something happening earlier. This lake is so snaggy though. It can be dangerous to have too much slack in the line. Well, I hope you can see that. There we go. Fish on, buddy! Woohoo! Fish on! Oh, are you still on? Yeah, you're still on. Yeah! All right! Maybe we'll get enough to put in the smoker tonight. Oh, it's another beauty. Oh, it's another beauty. Oh my gosh. Hope I can get it up to shore. Flip it on up. Oh, hell yeah! Got it! Got it! Number 2. Oh, hold still, hold still. Hold still for your photo. Woohoo! Number 2. Look at that! Oh my goodness. Oh wow, it's just hooked on the lip too. Just barely hooked this one. This is a trick my cousin showed me to kill trout quickly. There. Now it's dead. It's not suffering anymore. Wow, that was just hooked on the lip. Just barely hooked. And that's the same rod as the other one. It's got someone else's gear in it. It's already been hooked by someone in the past. Really hooked. Okay, we've got 2 nice rainbows now. We didn't have the bad luck of the first cast. I still got the same eggs. Just gonna get them back on the hook a little bit better. I'm gonna cast to the same spot again. How cool is this? Same rod as I got the last one on. Haven't even had a nibble on the other one, but that's okay. All right, let's try to get the same spot again. Yeah, got the same spot again. All right, we got more than enough for dinner already. Let's see if we can get a big batch for the smoker now. This is so cool. Oh, something just jumped. I don't think it's on my line though. That's a good sign. The fish are hungry today. Wow. Oh. Is this one doing something? No. I think maybe something just swam by and hit the line. Nothing's happening here. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have time to have my coffee today thanks to these darn fish. I'm using power eggs with a egg sinker. And I got 8-pound leader. It's not a super long leader, but this isn't a very deep lake, so it doesn't really need to be that long. This line was moving a little bit just now. Now, I guess it could have just been a raindrop. But the fishing's been so good this morning. I suspect there's something else going on. Oh my God, it's happening again. I think I've got another fish on. And I'm just going to let it swim around a little bit and hopefully get hooked. I think I might reel in my other line too, since I'm pretty sure something fishy's happening over there. Yeah, there's definitely something happening over here with this line. See, that line's moving around a bit. I should probably just try to hook it because I think it's on there, but I'd really like to show you the bite. But there's so many things in this lake that a fish can get tangled up on. I think I better just see if I can reel something in. All right, let's see, have I got a fish on? Yeah, I got a fish on. I've got a fish on. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh boy, this one feels a little bit bigger maybe too. Wow. Oh shoot, is it tangled? Oh, it was tangled up in something for a little bit. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Oh boy. Yeah, this one's fighting a little bit harder. Okay, please flip up onto the shore without breaking off. Oh my goodness, this one's even bigger. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Watch out, Bella. No, 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 Bella, don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the biggest one yet. Look at that. That's the biggest one yet. Oh my gosh. That's 3. And I haven't even been here half an hour yet. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that beauty. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to get this line right back out there. Yep. All right. Woohoo. This is the best luck I have ever had here. Wow. That's a beauty. Got another bite. Got another bite. Just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. See the line moving there? I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. Hopefully it'll bend down my rod so you can see the bite when it comes. Bella knows I'm excited, so she's excited. I don't think she knows what she's excited about, though. Okay, I guess it's just swimming around out there on my line if it's anything like the last one. So I'm gonna see what we got going on here. I do keep a lot of slack in my line so that they get a chance to swallow that hook. If it's anything like the last two, I've got one on. I haven't seen it move for a little while, but I really got to give it a chance to swallow my bait so it's good and hooked. All right, let's see. Nope, nothing on this time. But definitely I was getting some bites there. Oh, that was just a snag. Yeah, I got to reel in fast. There are so many snags here. It's one of the snaggiest places I ever fish. All right, let's get this right back out there then. There we go. I'm going to have just slightly less slack in my line this time, I think, just because this lake is so snaggy. I am so lucky I haven't lost one on a snag yet. The very first time I came here, a fish got wrapped around a stick, and I had to break the line, and the fish got away, but the fish still had the hook in it. There's just so many snags in the water here. Okay, I damaged my hook, so I've just put on a new hook, and it's slightly bigger too, because these are some big fish here. That's 2 in a row I didn't get, so seems like a good time to put on a new hook, even if I hadn't damaged that last one. All right, let's do this again. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. All right, got it exactly in the same spot. They're in there and they're biting. Had 2 bites now that I haven't caught. It's slowed down just a little bit. I'm gonna use this on my other rod. I caught a big trout here once on one of these. Oh, there's something happening. There's something happening on my other line there. Actually, there's something happening. Come on, stay on. Yeah. Stay on there. Yeah, there's something happening over here on this line. There's definitely something nibbling. Just needed to take that bait and swallow it. I don't think it did. It's going to be the same thing as the last 2 times. Darn it. I wonder if maybe these are bass now. I'm going to cast this out a few times and see what happens. Something is definitely happening over here again. The line went taut and now it's slack again. What the heck's going on? It's like something's showing an interest, but just not quite swallowing. Maybe I should put some power dough on there. Maybe they'll be more likely to swallow that than my eggs. Had another good bite over here. I don't think it's on anymore though. I'm gonna find out. No, it's not on. Or is it? I don't think it is. I gotta reel in. Oh, I got another snag. Oh, this lake is the worst for that. Oh, darn it. That's why I don't come here very often. I lose so much gear, and I don't have a lot of leader with me today. I've cast out again, and I'm not gonna reel in again unless I know for sure I have a fish on, because I just lose too much gear here and I'm down to my last leader, no extra leader at all. I don't think I'm even gonna mess around with casting out my other line with that lure on it. I gotta preserve my leader, what little leader I have left, and then I've got to remember to buy some more when I get home. Yeah, I wish I had just a bit more leader. This lake's just terrible for losing gear, just terrible. There's just so many snags just below the surface of the water. There's a lot of little fish jumping around near the shore here. I'm not entirely convinced those last few bites I had were trout. I think they might have been bass. And I did find another length of leader, so I'm going to go ahead and cast out my lure a few times and see what happens there. Something happened again. Yeah, something's happening on my line. You fishy, 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 fishy. There we go. I think that's one. Nope. So I'm going to reel in real fast so I don't snag. I don't know what's going on out there. I think they're tasting it and then spitting it out. But at least I didn't snag. Try again. Basically the same spot. I'm not sure what's happening out there. Definitely getting bites, but not hooking anything. I know there's bass in here too. It looks like something's happening over here on this one. I'm not sure though. Maybe it's just the wind. Maybe a fish just got caught in the line swimming past it or something. I don't know. Whatever was happening, quit happening. I'm just going to leave it be. It's too risky to reel in very much here with all these snags. I just dropped the lid to my coffee thermos in the water and I've discovered that it floats. So I will be able to get it back without swimming. It's good to know that it floats. Yay. I strongly suspect that it was a school of baby bass that have been playing with my line. I've caught bass in here before. Oh, there we go again. See, whatever's biting at that, it's not very big. Yeah, baby bass, I'm guessing. A school of baby bass taking little nibbles. I think the trout have moved on. It's still happening, whatever it is. I'm just going to ignore it unless I know for sure I've hooked something. Yeah, baby bass, that's my theory, or little baby wild trout. Something too little to hook. Something just playing with my power eggs. Luckily it's eggs and not dough, so they can't just eat it all and swim off. Yep. I think that school of big trout is somewhere else now. Or they're done biting for the morning. I think I'll sit down and cook my noodles. I've got 2 lines in the water, but I'm not too convinced I'm going to catch anything else today. See, there's no slack in that line at all now. Definitely something's messing around with it. It's time to cook some noodles. Same old boring meal I always have. It's easy not having to decide what I'm going to eat. That's why I just end up having the same thing over and over again. It's not hard to figure out what to eat if you just eat the same thing over and over again. I forgot to bring a water filter, so I'll just boil this lake water and call it good. And it's my usual mix of razor clams and what else? Onions. Some dehydrated chicken soup I made. There we go. Get that boiling so it's nice and rehydrated, and then I'll add my usual noodles. Nothing too exciting, I'm afraid. It's bouncing up and down, and there was a little twitch. And the rod tip bit a little bit. And now it's stopped. What's out there messing with my line? What's doing that? Here we go again. There was some more little nibbles here. Some sort of baby fish, I guess. Not monsters like these. I'm afraid to reel in because if there's not a fish on there, then I'll probably snag and lose my gear. See the line moving? See, that line is moving. I don't know if it shows up on the camera. Something's definitely messing with it. There, see that? But then it stops. I might reel in. It's happened enough this time. Fingers crossed I don't just get a snag. There's a lot of slack on my line. There might be something swimming around on the end of it. Yeah. Let's reel it in and see what happens. And what happened is we are snagged. Darn it. Yeah. You know, there's a stick floating on the surface there. I think maybe it was that stick floating that was making my line move. Yeah. So, lost that leader. I think I'll just put this one away for now and eat my noodles. So, this is just going to be the same old deal as usual. Half a packet of noodles for me, half a packet of noodles for Bella. But Bella's on a diet, so she's not getting a whole bunch of dog food too today. Just the noodles. Here you go, buddy. Good stuff, huh? She's eating like a feral beast because she's so hungry. This is her breakfast, I guess. Maybe not the best, but she'd sure be mad at me if I didn't share. Where did the fish go? Where did the fish go? Let's look. I don't see any fish under there. It's noodle time. Yum? Maybe? I don't know. For some reason they don't look very good to me. They're pretty hot too. I'm gonna have to wait a while before I can eat them. I'll be surprised if I catch another trout here today, but that's okay. I've got plenty. I can just sit here and rest and relax. I'm all alone out here. I hear occasional traffic noise. There's roads nearby, sadly. I haven't heard any airplanes, though, so that's good. Pretty nice way to spend the morning. Well, here they are. I'm going to go ahead and clean them now. That'll save me weight packing them out. Here they are, all cleaned up. Filleted, ready to smoke or fry. I'm pretty happy with the job I did filleting them, considering all I had to work with was just this little stump I set them on. Okay, I'm going to pack these in the bag and then walk over to another spot, lose my gear in one cast, and then go home. This has been a great day on the lake, though. Can't beat this. Well, I guess I left just in time because there's people down there in a boat. That would be the end of my solitude. We definitely picked a good time to leave because now there's 2 people out on the lake in boats. So that would have been the end of my solitude. I wonder if he'll catch anything. Because the fish were definitely biting way better when I first got here. These people got here quite a bit later than I did. Well, I managed to not lose my gear. I didn't stay there for very long though. Kind of eager to go home and take some pictures of my house, because I'm maybe just about ready to put my house up for sale. Going to move to another location not too far away with any luck. Made an offer on a house yesterday, and they have until 9 o'clock tonight to give me an answer. And I think I made a pretty attractive offer, so hopefully I get a new house soon. I'm loving these reflections of the Usnea longissima down on the water.